All right, here we are. We got a little thing to talk about, and I'm here with my sister Barbara. Just to introduce it a little bit, I think it's no surprise to most people that the young people in the United States in the early 60s were introduced to the Beatles by seeing them on Ed Sullivan. But there were other gateways to the Beatles, and we're going to talk about one of them today. Barbara's going to talk about it.
Yeah, so we in our family got our first real appreciation of the Beatles from the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks singing the Beatles. Even though we did see, some of us, the older ones, we were all preteens, we saw the Ed Sullivan broadcast.
Yeah, that's one of my earliest memories. And I just remember just regarding them as some sort of visual curiosity. And a lot of people have said this. I've seen comments places where the children who saw it, they looked like toys. They looked like little bouncing puppets or something, or dolls. The music itself, I don't remember that it had any effect on me at all. And to me, I only got into the music from that same album that you're talking about. So
yeah,
you can
the
tell
Chipmunks. I think the Beatles, I remember as a kid comparing the Beatles albums or the songs on the Chipmunks Sing the Beatles with the same songs on the regular Beatles albums that we had. And I remember thinking, for some of the songs, the Chipmunks sounded more emotionally authentic than the Beatles. For example, there's at least one song where Alvin laughs out loud on the song. I think it's All My Lovin'. And he sounds joyful, and it sounds like a true emotion as much as you can get from a cartoon character. And then the same song on the studio album of the Beatles sounds very rigid and I don't know, formulaic and lacking in emotion. Of course, the live recordings of the Beatles are different, but the studio ones, the Chipmunks did them better emotionally.
All right. We just lost half our audience.